Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Bulldogs will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Well, Texas and Georgia hasn't taken long for these two to establish a rivalry in the SEC. 2 memorable collisions last season, regular season in Austin. The Georgia pass rush just got after Texas. Hard-fought, close win. And then the rematch for the SEC championship game. Another game where Georgia just made enough plays, Kirk, to win.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great matchup every single time these teams get together in the SEC. Having Texas with their tradition, what Sark's doing with that program, obviously what Kirby's doing with Georgia. It's one of those matchups every single year when they're up on the calendar. You circle it. 2 great games last year. Georgia finding a way to get it done both times. You got to believe that Sark and Texas looking for payback.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Look out, room to run here. Gets the 1st and still running. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. A quick juke. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. The receiver grabs it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score Texas 7, Georgia 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. But he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good run in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Play action here on first down. Pump over the middle. It's Branch. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Tight end goes in motion. To throw, it's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Offense going backwards those last 2 plays. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Nice grab. It's Moore. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. Worked out at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Longhorns pick up enough for a first down. Keep it on the ground, and there's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. The defense has it. Off and running.
It was right receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch, but none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. One back in backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
First down here for this offense. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Important second down play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pass rush closing in. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call.
Well, the quarterback tries to pick this up himself. It just wasn't meant to be. Defense out in nickel package with those 5 DBs, knowing they've got good speed on the field to be able to cover the skill guys, and also the quarterback up front in case he takes off. Now we got a fourth down play coming up.
Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Throwing up play action. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
To throw, it's Manning. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. Great move in the open field. And the returner will be brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this off? A deep shot to the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And it's good right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense goes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pass complete on the crosser. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Of course, boy, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
1st and 10 play coming up. the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass not complete. Here's the second down play. Handoff to the left. Breaks free. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter, let him use that speed to pick up a 1st down like this.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Manning. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw here. With the catch, it's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Receiver makes the catch. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the 1st, and it's 4th down.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. They were not going to catch him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Now it's 2nd down here. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Handoff from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Pass is caught. Oh, and he fumbles. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he's stopped short of first down yardage. Important third down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead.
That makes the score. Texas 14, Georgia 13.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to pass. It's Stockton. The short completion of the tight end. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a man. Pulls it in. It's Branch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Caught by the receiver. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the 1st half tick away. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Returner trying to create good field position. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. 1st down, looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
This is an absolute boomer of a punt. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
2nd and 10 here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Manning. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a 1st down at the 41.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone, and they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to chuck it again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Receiver hauls it in. Nobody in the neighborhood. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Texas 21, Georgia 13.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. And he'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On the ground, it's Frazier. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Trying to convert the sweep. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It's a rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically, it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said, the heck with that. Let's make it the surest way.
Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw, the catch is made. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Crucial third down play right here. To the air, it's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Keeping it on the ground here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
Now play number 9 on this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. Got to bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free. The Longhorns pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Manning. Caught, completion. It's a fumble. Oh, he makes the recovery and has enough for the first down.
The ball is on the ground, but this...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Moore. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Grab down the middle, it's Thomas. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Frazier. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line, it's Frazier. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? He'll throw it now. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to pass. It's Stockton. That's caught. It's Bell. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. That's caught. It's Branch. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Misses the receiver. Incomplete. The drive that will not end. It is a long way to go on 3rd down here. To the air. It's Stockton. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Off the play fake on first down. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down after that previous play. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Play action here on first down. He's looking deep here. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Longhorns have first and 10 here. And here's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And now the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? Dropping back. It's Manning. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got two on the board.
Extra point try coming now. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Texas 31, Georgia 16.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Take this one away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Gain moves it to the 35. First down again. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. They'll run it here. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this 4th down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the first down, this one feels like it's over.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The offense starts with excellent field position. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important second down play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. The back's got it. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Touchdown, Longhorns. They are pouring it on now. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Texas 38, Georgia 16.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. With sure hands, it's Frazier. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. To throw, it's Stockton. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Down big. They'll obviously go for it here on 4th and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. They're going to run it here. Running with purpose. That run moves the ball to the 16. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.